Live na tayo. Wait lang ha. Palisin muna natin yung mga ano. Okay, 134 pa kami.
We are requesting or asking viewers to share our link in the Herald Online Ganap page. We will start in 2 minutes.
Wait lang.
My dear students, kindly click the link posted in the Herald Online Ganap page and share with your blockmates right now.
po. Mapipick up kasi yung audience natin na kami may
For the nation in the midst of a pandemic, we believe that nobody should be left behind. As we open a new semester, we would like everyone to be oriented with everything we are doing in the new normal. With the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic, academic institutions are seeking out new and innovative ways to carry on with normal and essential operations while prioritizing the health and safety of their students, staff, and faculty. With its goals in mind, Oahu Community College has moved its new student orientation to a virtual format. Ladies and gentlemen, a blessed and splendid morning to everyone, and welcome to academic year 2020-2021, second semester students orientation. I'm Ellen Grace Loretta. And I'm Manis Gamalho. And we are your MCs for today's event. Positions can access our live stream in Facebook and YouTube. At this juncture, may I request everyone to please stand to give praise and thanks to our great architect above. Our prayer will be led by Ms. Lyra Gabor, Harold Becker, and please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem through audiovisual presentation. Let's bow our heads and feel the presence of our Lord. Lord, thank you for the opportunity to gather today. Thank you for every seat that has been filled here today. For each mind and heart that feel the presence of the room we pray. Only you know what you are setting out for family today. The righteousness and songs all our efforts and understanding. Bless this orientation today, all those present, as well as the lives of those who will encounter afterward. Thank you for being our source of guidance today. Ready us to make every moment count. In Jesus' name we pray. Father, Son, and Spirit. To formally open this orientation, may I call in Dr. Enrico Mario Leves, Director of Academic Affairs, for your opening remarks. A round of applause, please.
Thank you, Madam MCs. To our very energetic, fast mover, Isaac College Administrator, Dr. Franklin Leonie Visit. To our Director for Administration, Sir Richard Bermundo. To our Staff Director, Ma'am Alice Gregoriano. Our Guidance Counselor, Ma'am Farah de Blayo. To our College Registrar, Sir Stanislaw Ivanov Jr., to our program heads, if they are around today, Ma'am Kelly M. Flores for Bigided, and for the SOA, Ma'am Selma Spinida, to our supply officer, Ma'am Ofelia Riquejo, to our senior high school principal, Ma'am Teresa Blandor, our finance officer, both colleagues and senior high school, Ma'am Pauline Arevalo, to our student council officers, herald officers, other non-teaching and teaching personnel, parents, our dear students, friends, good morning. Yearly and every beginning of the semester, we prepare a special day, the orientation program, for you dear students, especially to the first year students, teacher and parents, because we love and care for you. We do not want that our students will be misled. It's because they were not properly oriented on the school policies, school activities, school facilities, and guidelines implemented by the UAS Community College. There are talented speakers who will discuss and explain to you on what I have just mentioned about. For the guidelines on the conduct of classes, this pandemic, COVID-19, will be fully discussed and explained to you by our ever-talented Director for Administration, Sir Richard Bermudo, and the rest of his panel. So, in behalf of the college administration, teaching and non-teaching personnel, I welcome you all to this orientation program. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
Thank you, Pagani. The first semester of academic year 2020-2021 has been wrought by God. And if 2020 has taught us anything, it's that we need to effectively adapt to unexpected challenges as they arise. I am sure that musicians are all trailblazers to embrace and explore the new normal in education for the second time around. For some new as a place, may I call in Mr. Richard Bermudo, Director for Administration, to give us a hint about the content of classes for academic year 2020-2021 second semester. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Thank you very much to our ladies of ceremony. So actually, friends, it's the first ever virtual orientation, and we are very lucky enough because we have here the pool of IT experts. May I ask everyone to please give our IT facilitator a big round of applause, please. They're actually the prime movers of this virtual orientation. So without further ado, allow me first to greet a good morning, of course, to the head of the administrator of our institution, Dr. Franklin Visit, and to the rest of the non-teaching staff of Juan Community College. We also have here the senior high school department, and to you, my dear students who signify and confirm that they are going to attend physically to this orientation. And of course, to our FB viewers, we have our students, and at the same time, the OCC instructors, and to the rest of the viewers, good morning. So my task this morning is to give to you the rules and guidelines for the conduct of the second semester classes, okay? So this rules and regulations was actually approved by the chairman of the board of trustees, Honorable Benito Aristotle Jr. And of course, it's actually in accordance with or followed with the minimum health protocols by IETF. So first, of course, the general rule. Okay. So first and foremost, actually the general rule, the West Community College shall not conduct face-to-face classes for the second semester until the COVID-19 pandemic is finally addressed by the government. However, during the meeting with instructors that would like to conduct face-to-face classes, especially those who are going to conduct the laboratories, pwede mo mag-conduct ng face-to-face classes. However, the instructors will be going to write or to request a letter addressed to the office of the administrator, then the office of the administrator will be forwarded this letter to the office of the mayor for the approval.
Sabihin mo ko pag the next slide.
Okay, next slide please. So meaning, since we are not the OCC will not conduct the face-to-face, we are going to adopt the modular distance learning. Next slide please. Okay, so the first day of classes is scheduled on March 1. And likewise, the teaching personnel shall start working on March 1 also, following the work from home policy to prepare and design the delivery of academic instruction, learning outcomes, modules, and other learning materials. Meaning, we are now on March 13, right? However, the classes was started last March 1. And yet, the students, siguro are wondering kung bakit wala pa kayong kuha module. Because it was agreed before that March 1 up to March 12, the 2 weeks are allotted for the instructors for the preparation of their syllabus, and modules for the 2 weeks. Therefore, the first distribution of the modules will be on March 15. That is why, my dear students, it is expected that on or before March 15, dapat po kayo students, naka-add na po kayo sa lahat ng group chat ng mga instructors ninyo. Okay, now, to those students who are asking kung bakit iba ang instructors namin sa natong subject, please, during the enrollment period, that is not yet a final schedule. Meaning, this time, yung mag-add sa GC po sa inyo my dear students will be your final schedule for the second semester. I will repeat my dear students, on March 15, once you were not yet added on the respective GCs of your subject, please see to it to contact your program head to give or to address your problem, your queries, para po may add kayo sa respective group chat. Next slide, please. Okay, so this will be the academic calendar of activities for academic year 2020-2021 second semester. I mentioned earlier the opening of classes, March 1, and March 13, or yes, March 12, the face-to-face orientation for 1 year, then March 13, virtual student orientation, March 22, April 22, 23 to 24, the Student Leadership Conference, then April 29, 30 to May 1 will be your midterm examinations. May 14 to 15 is stress management seminar for students. June 17, academic week 3. June 18, the conquest, the search for the best was received. June 24, 25, and 26, the final examination for the graduating students. And July 1, 2, 3, the final examination for non-graduating students. Now, this is when different. This is actually the tentative schedule of activities. This is subjected to changes. Pag meron kayo, for example, due to the suspension of classes, due to unexpected holidays, pwede po itong mabago. However, we presented this tentative schedule for the information and guidance of everybody. Then, what are the learning modalities to be used? Of course, the OCC shall be adopting the flexible blended learning mode of instruction using modules with asynchronous validation and synchronous validation. So later on with your friends, you will be inspired or you will be oriented with the updated and uniform grading system to be followed this semester. Okay? Again, we are going to adopt the flexible blended learning mode, which will be given emphasis to the modular distance learning. And in case of the availability of the right graph machine, which is already available at this time, instructors shall submit a copy of the modules for learning materials to the admin staff for reproduction a week before the start of classes. Meaning, my dear students, this time, say for example, you cannot download the uploaded modules by your instructors in your respective GC. You can proceed to the office and request for a hard copy of that particular module. Why? Because this time, wala na po tayo magiging rason para sabihin natin na wala tayong nakuhang kopya ng module ni teacher or ni instructor. Why? Because the office requires in all instructors to submit the hard copy or the hard copies of their module. Okay? And since we are in the global pandemic, the college will be adopting the flexi-time mode of schedule. And later on, I'm going to present with you the schedule that we crafted for the distribution of the module for uniformity purposes. Okay, then the official list of enrollees of students with corresponding address and contact numbers per block and subjects will be provided to the college registrar through the respective program heads. Okay, so now, the office will be requesting the Herald staff to post the master list. For not mistaken, that was posted already, okay, right? Not yet. Okay, so this afternoon, bago po matapos ang araw na ito, the master list will be posted on the Herald online ganap for the information and for the reference of all the students. Why? There are students who were keep on asking that during enrollment period, sir, nabilang kami sa Block A. However, this time, nakagrupo kami sa Block B, Block C. Again, I will repeat my dear students. Mayroon pong changes na nangyari. Meaning, mayroong reblocking na naganap. Hindi ibig sabihin that during enrollment period, you are under Block A. So this time, Block A pa rin po ulit kayo. Especially in the case of the BCBD. In the business test, yung reklamo po dyan, you cannot mistake it ay by means of major, by majoring. Yung FFM, they were also grouped. Same with automotive and electrical, right? Okay. So meaning to say, maybe this evening, kindly look for the official master list and take note. Yung master list po ipapalabas through the Herald College Ganap. That will be an official, or that will be an official only, okay? Meaning, do not entertain any other means of master list in social media. Okay? Then, ano ang nangyayari doon? My dear students, once wala ang pangalan nyo doon sa master list, please see to it to consult, to contact the right person to address your needs. Why? Once na hinayaan po ninyo na matapos ang semester, matapos ang hanggang July, na wala kayong ginawang paraan para ma-attend sa GC, my dear students, sorry to say, it is not the fault of the office now. Meaning po, this flexible blended learning, it should always go hand in hand between you and your students, and of course, by the college. Okay, now, these are the focal persons to be contacted if you are not yet added on the respective GC created by your instructor. We have here, under the education department, you can contact Dr. Relieve or even you can also contact me. Dr. Relieve and I are going to help you for you to be added on your respective GC. And of course, in the BTB or BTB department, we have Ma'am Jenny Flores, the program head for that department. And under the SOA department, we also have Ma'am Gemma Estrella. Yung mga pangalan mo na makapil dyan, yan din po ang aming Facebook account name para po madaling mahanap. And please, my dear students, your instructors were oriented already that they will not entertain students using a code name. Meaning, kung ano po ang pangalan nyo, ang toong pangalan, just during the first semester, please use your real and complete name. During first semester, there was an experience from the instructors, at feedback from the instructors, na merong estudyante in the middle of the semester pala nayaan. Why? It is because that particular student is not using his or her real name. Meaning, siguro gumagamit ng code name. So in that case, it is not actually the fault of your instructor or even the office as a whole. Okay. The students with strong and stable internet connection or connectivity can stay at home to access the learning mode. However, to those students without internet or low connectivity should avail the internet access offered in their respective barangay, if any. Okay? Take note, if any. We are not saying na lahat meron. Okay? Likewise, they can coordinate with their classmates residing in the same barangay to ask for a copy of the module or activity provided they will be observing the minimum health protocol. Again, my dear students, my dear FB viewers, the office reiterates that if you cannot download, again, I will repeat, I was mentioned this one earlier. If you cannot download the modules uploaded by your instructor to also GC, because of it or why? Number one, you do not have any access. Number two, you have access, however, low internet connectivity. Number three, you can access, however, You do not have any data to download it. Meaning, the office understands that situation. That is why you can go to the office and ask for a hard copy through Mr. Patrick, yung bago namin staff. Si Sir Patrick, meron na lahat ng violations of the modules of the instructor. Kaya po, my dear instructors, during our meeting before, last February 18, if I'm mistaken, you were asked to submit the hard copies of your modules in the office. So this time, upon checking the submitted modules through Mr. Patrick, sad to say, hindi pa nga po maabot ng 50% yung submitted modules. Okay. We agreed during our meeting. Okay? So my dear instructors present here today, and my dear instructors, the mga viewers natin today, please, the office is waiting for your hard copies. Because these hard copies are or is intended for our students that cannot access online. Then what will be the manner of the distribution and the retrieval of modules and learning materials? Okay? In online case, the distribution of modules is through uploading a soft copy in PDF or JPEG format in the respective group chats. Again, bakit po through group chat? Kasi po, ito yung pinakamadali na manner of distribution. Ito yung pinaka-accessible. Because we believe na lahat tayo mayroong Facebook account or even Messenger account. Okay? This will be done on the first meeting in the week. Okay? Again, I will repeat, the first distribution will be on March 15, on Monday. That is why, my dear students, please institute that on Monday. You should have a copy of your modules. Now, Monday, March 15. Meaning to say, on March 15, say for instance, you have 8 subjects. So on Monday, automatic po, my dear students, mayroon na kayong matatanggap na 8 modules. But, hindi po namin sinasabi na yung 8 module ay tapusin yung sagutan within a day. Take note, do not stress yourself. You have these 5 days, or i-add pa natin yung Saturday and Sunday to work on it. Diba? Meaning po, ang gagawin natin ngayon, every Monday of the week ang distribution. Why? Ito po ang napansin namin during the first semester. May mag-upload ng Monday, may mag-upload ng Wednesday, may mag-upload ng Saturday. Pero yung estudyante, nagpa-load lamang para sa internet within 3 days. Say for instance, nagpa-load ng Monday that consumable for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. How about na-expire na yung load? Then si teacher, instructor, nag-upload ng module Thursday. E di ba estudyante siya pa-load ulit? Diba? So this time, by Monday, by Sunday, magpa-load na kayo. Para Monday, kapag pinag-upload lahat ng modules, Tuesday, mayroon pa kayo yan. Download all those modules. That meaning, pag Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, naka-access pa kayo pero wala kayong data, okay lang yan. Why? You already have with you your modules. Klaro po yun, my dear students. Okay kayo? Okay? Pero, again, I will repeat, we are not telling na nasagutan niyo po, tapusin niyo yung 8 modules within a day. Sa isang araw lang, hindi po ganun. Di ba? Kaya we are going to adapt the flexi time. regardless with your schedule, the MWF, ETA, Saturday, Sunday, regardless with that. Now, what will happen to that schedule? Okay? That is scheduling, the MWF, ETA, Saturday, and Sunday schedules will be during your consultation time. Say for example, meron kayong pinag-iintindihan sa module. Wednesday, say for example, 5 p.m., you can contact your instructor through your GC. Sir, hindi ko po masyado naiintindihan ang number ganito. Okay? The instructor will right away answer that query. Okay. Then how about the retrieval? The retrieval of the module is also at the end of the week. Before, at the end of the week, it's either Friday, it's either Saturday, or until Sunday. Huwag na po natin papalampas na isang buwan na po sa ating na malapit yung mga module. Okay? Please see to it that before the weekend, the module should be returned to our respective instructors. In what way? Sa paanong paraan naman po natin ibabalik si module? Again, we can send it to our instructor via messenger in PDF or JPEG format. Paano naman yung makukuha ng hard copy sa office? Say for example, Monday, you requested a hard copy or hard copies of the modules in the office. The following week, sa Monday ulit na papunta nyo, pwede yung galing yung hard copies answered by you. Kapalit naman yung module para sa week na yan. Kung magkakaroon tayo ng exchange gifts, di ba? Parang Christmas party na ang pwede. Larado po tayo doon. So, meaning, wala na po tayong rason para hindi makakuha ng module, para hindi makapag-submit ng module. Okay. Now, what if talagang hindi pa natapos yung module? It is now upon the discretion of your instructors. Bahala kayong ipag-usap sa instructor na, sir, mga paano hindi pa namin tapos due to. Siyempre, your reason should also be valid enough. Pero pag yung mga reason mo hindi ka tanggap-tanggap, please make it student. You know it already, okay? So sabi na, lahat nadadaan sa mabuting usapan. Okay, now, this will be offline cases. Dr. Isik and the rest of the education stakeholders here in UAS were called by the Office of the Mayor last February or January, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Mayor consulted them on the mode of the delivery of the module instruction. Ito po. They suggested, or the team suggested, na magkakaroon po, na kumbaga, dadalhin ngayon yung modules doon sa mga lugar na hindi na abot. Meaning, say for example, in the case of coastal area, upland area, meaning po, the office will be creating a team na kami po ang pupunta doon para dalhin ang module. Say for example, within this week, Monday, kunwari, the team A pumunta sa coastal area. Pumunta, say for example, in Cagmanaba. Meaning, students residing at Maramba, Naggas, Kape, Cagmanaba, Balian, Bugtong, and so on and so forth. Pumunta na Cagmanaba, doon yung kunin si module. Okay? But please, kindly wait for an official announcement. Maghintay pa rin ang official announcement as to when and where would it be. Kung saan at kailan yung magaganap. Okay? Again, saan na makikita si announcement, the official announcement? Of course, in the Herald Online Ganap FB page. Okay. Dari 3 I just want this to reiterate to everybody. The submission of output can be done online by taking pictures clearly to be forwarded directly to the instructor via messenger or soft copies of output can be sent through personal email or other social media platforms. Now, during the first semester, during our consultative meeting before, some of the instructors have given their feedback na nahihirapan mag-check ng mga submitted modules by you by the student. Why? Yung mga sinubmit yung output were not clear. Meaning, hindi mo klarado. Hindi klarado yung pagkakapicture. Okay? Please see to it po. Na halimbawa kaya, as much as possible, if you're going to take a picture, do it in a day time. Pag umaga, pag hapon. Kasi pag gabi, kahit medyo, kahit kung meron siyang ilaw, still, mag-reflect din doon sa camera natin, pag picture natin, pwede maging blur. Pwede maging parang meron yung parang mga zigzag, and so on and so forth. Now, si instructor po, nahihirapan mag-check. Or, aside from Messenger, if you have a personal email account, then your instructor requested you to send all the module output in this particular email address, you can do it. Huwag po magsasend ng module output directly doon sa GC ninyo. Malalaman na yun ang lahat ng mga klase. Diba? So far, during the first semester, so far so good. So this second semester, at least pag-level up naman tayo. Okay? Now, I mentioned earlier the term asynchronous and synchronous validation. This time, my dear students, synchronous validation will be applied also. However, the instructors were oriented before that instructors will give consideration to those students who cannot access to the synchronous validation. Meaning, if the instructor requested for a Google Meet, for a virtual via Zoom, now, if not 100% of the students or of the enrolled students in that particular block cannot access, pwede yun. Kung less than 50% na po ang hindi makaka-access, please, my dear students, do not push through with it. Again, I will repeat. The office is allowing the synchronous validation via Google Meet, via Zoom. If 60% and above of your students in your class can access, if 50% below of your students cannot access, please make use of the asynchronous validation. Pwede po mangyari ang synchronous validation ito provided with give an advance or prior notice to your students. Okay, for example, you are planning to conduct a Google Meet or via Zoom, anong araw mo ngayon? Saturday. Okay, for example, on Wednesday. This evening, bago matapos ang gabi ito, please make an announcement to your students that on Wednesday, we will be having our Google Meet. Then, please confirm those students who can access to this Google Meet, to this media platform. Doon pa lang makikita mo kung sino yung mga kaya at kung sino yung mga hindi. Then yung mga hindi kaya, you, my dear instructor, if you can give an assistance to them, Kasi meron silang internet connectivity, meron silang access, however, medyo hindi nila gamay kung paano maka-access doon. Now, instructor, you can assist them. Sige, ganito, i-click mo ang ganito, i-click mo si ganito, then join. I-enter mo si ganito password, then join. Diba? Hindi nyo makayaan na lang natin, yung estudyante ay hindi na naka-join sa klase. Kasi this time, based from the study, or based from the experience, during the first semester, there are instructors that do asynchronous validation ang ginagamit. Pero nag-push through, non-synchronous, and yet successful naman. So meaning, the second semester, as I mentioned earlier, level up naman tayo, we are going to adopt this synchronous validation. Meaning, we are going to merge these two, asynchronous and synchronous validation. Okay po? Okay, narado yun. Okay. The reproduction and management of modules. The reproduction and management of modules will be done weekly. The respective program heads will notify the instructors under their department on the availability of the printed learning materials. Okay. Now, for you, my dear instructors, as I mentioned earlier, since you are requested to submit the hard copies of your module, please see to it that module is properly labeled. Doon po sa office, upon checking, upon scanning some of the modules, we have observed that there are modules na walang nakalagay kung kaninong klase ito. May nakalagay lang subject. However, walang nakalagay kung kaninong course, kung para sa ang year, at kung kaninong block ba ang module na yan. See, for example, GE 5 kunwari, purposive communication. Now, of course, the heading, Bukas Community College. Then, the subject, descriptive code, GE 5, and the descriptive title, purposive communication. The name of it, for example, may Richard Alberto. Then, course, year, level, and block. Kaya BN 1A, parang larado. Then yung mga in the case of lecturing naman, kaya BSN 2A English. Bakit kasi natin nilagay BSN 2A? Malay mo, meron 2A na science, may 2A na mathematics. Please read my dear instructors that your module should be properly labeled. Kasi po, napakadaming modules na matatambak sa office, kapag may estudyanteng humingi ng module, sinabi na kunwari, ay, sir, nakuha ko ng module, ako ay BSN 2A English. Anong subject? Kaya say, for example, literature. Madaling mahanap ito. Okay? We are not going to waste time. Yun ang pagpakiusap ng office may dear instructor. To properly label your module to be submitted in the office for reference purposes. Then, reproduction of modules will be done weekly. Same with uploading of modules, weekly din po siya. However, meron po mga modules intended for 2 weeks. Okay po yun. Kasi, sabi ko nga, it is upon the discretion of your instructor, especially in the case of those major subjects. FSM, sa mga automotive, di ba sa science, sa mga nag-laboratories. Pag pinunod kasi within a week, medyo magkakaproblema doon. That is why continuous within 2 weeks ang module niya. Pero may dear student, wala pong isang module intended for 4 weeks. Walang module intended for the whole month. Okay? Okay, this one. The monitoring scheme of instructors to students. Okay, now, during first semester, the tracking form, that word or that what distributed to the instructors is actually effective. Why? Doon po nalalaman, nakikita ng mga instructors if who among their students are not submitting or submitting yet not on time. Meaning po, doon sa tracking form na ginawa ni teacher, nalalaman po doon kung sino sa mga estudyante ang hindi nakakasubmit ng module within a month. For example, pangalan mo kunwari, Maria Makiling. Module 1, Module 3, 4, 5. Then on that summary, yung mga under your name, isa lang yung apply mo doon, isa lang yung may check doon. Meaning, it is now the power, it is now the part of the instructor para alamin kung bakit nangyari doon. Now, there will be a slight changes. For the sake of the instructors, during first semester, we requested from you and the instructors to attach on your monthly DTR the tracking form and accomplishment report as proof of your work from home is. But this time, since all the instructors are requested to submit, again I will repeat, since this time, the second semester, all the instructors are requested to submit the hard copies and the soft copies of the modules in the OCC module submission at gmail.com. Meaning, yun po ay enough na as proof that we are working at home. So less burden on our part, my dear instructors. This tracking form is for our personal use na lang po. Sa atin na lang po itong gamit. Okay. My dear students, please be aware that you will be monitored by your instructors. If during second semester, there were various considerations given to you, but this time, the second semester, please, medyo mag-iipit na rin po ang mga instructors. Since medyo naging okay na ang situation natin this time. Okay, the grading system will be presented to us later on by Dr. Nieves. Okay, in the case of the CMT, this second semester, wala po tayong CMT. Yun lang po ay during first semester. Next slide, please. Okay, the contingency plan. The contingency plan, kasi ito po ay nangyari during first semester. During first semester, we experienced that there are students who were traced, for example, po sa mga contact traced, that they were suspected positive of this COVID-19. And yet, the office gives prior consideration to that. Meaning, same with the second semester, if instructors these are suspected or probable or positive for COVID-19 infectious disease, he or she shall be advised for quarantine and not to report to the office. Meaning, the administration will assign somebody to facilitate and monitor the classes under B or under first. How about if the students? If the students are suspected, probable or positive for COVID-19 infectious disease, he shall be given grace period to comply the minimum requirement of subject course considering of the situation. Meaning, I will again reiterate, you will be given a consideration by your instructor as to when you are going to submit all the required outputs from you. However, my dear students, eto po, my dear FP viewers, say that this time, some of the instructors are not yet done computing of your grade. Why? Yung mga instructors po natin ay ready na, naka-flag na po yung mga grades ng mga estudyante. However, there are students that until now, not yet complying, not yet submitting the output. Again, my dear students, we ended our first semester. We ended it last February 15. And now, March 13, almost a month na po. It is now impossible, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, if until now, my dear students, you are not just finished, or you are not yet compliant of all your requirements. Narinig ko rin sa inyo ng mga instructors now. My dear students, until Sunday, before mag-start ang module distribution ng 7th semester, if you are not yet complying, if you are not yet submitting your required outputs to them, to your respective instructors, the instructors will be pushed through that grades. Meaning, it is now the discretion kung ano ang ibibigay sa inyo. If you will be given an incomplete grade, or your name will be missed, meaning, wala mo na niyang appear doon as grades. Until such time, you comply with it. Pero kung buong month, inabot ng 2 buwan, imposible na yan. Now, in the case that you intend to drop, my dear students, if in case you intend to drop, please see to it to notify the office. Hindi kung sino man. Sinabi ni ng klase, Sir, sabi ni ganito, pinapasabi ni ganito, magdadrop na raw siya. That is not an official. Please see to it that if you are going to transact business, please see to it that that should be official or officially transaction within office. Secure a dropping form. Same in the case of the senior high school department. Para sa maging opisyal ang pagdadrop nyo sa klase. Hindi yung kung gusto mo mag-leave ngayon sa GC, mag-leave ka agad. Then, the instructors naman kawawa, kakahanap sa iyo. Pinuntahan ka pa sa bahay mo. If the instructors make means of, or ginawa na lahat ng means para lang encourage ulit kayo to please be that, well, since ginawa ng lahat, it is now on your part. Nasa inyo na yan. You will be marked as dropped already. And that will appear on your official transcript of records. Okay. So, I will now sum up these rules and regulations. Again, doon tayo sa manner of distribution. In the manner of distribution, the first distribution of the module will be on March 15, Monday. And the second distribution will be on March 22. Third distribution, March 29. Meaning, tandaan lang po natin with students, every Monday of the week, ang distribution teacher ng module sa atin. Then, March 15 up to April 26, modules 1 to 7 ang expected na matatapos natin. Ang expected na i-distribute, i-upload the teacher sa atin. I will repeat. March 15 to March 26. Module 1 to 7 dapat ang magagawa natin. Why? April 29, 30, and May 1 will be our schedule for the midterm examination. For the resume of the distribution, May 3. May 1 is holiday. May 3. Monday naman ulit ito, resume of the distribution of the module. Module 8. Hanggang kailan ang distribution? Up to June 21. Mode up to module 15. Meaning to say, my dear students, it is expected from you that during the second semester, you should have modules 1 to 15. Now, another reminder po, please see to it na wag po tayo maasa, wag po tayo makakampante if we already submitted the module online or hard copies sa mga instructors natin. Why? There might be a tendency na pwede magkawalaan, na pwede magkabralanggo yung mga sinubmit natin. Sa GC naman, pwede matanggap ni teacher just due to technical error or pwede hindi matanggap rather. Kung meron tayong hard copies or kung meron tayong compilation ng lahat ng modules na ito, before the end of the semester, if your instructor requested you to submit na ipakita lahat ng modules na meron kayo, you are ready. Di ba? Kasi pwede, ganito Maria Makiling, wala kang module 9. Pwede bang ipakita sa akin yung module 9 mo? Ay ma'am, meron ako niyan, kompleto ito po. Isang teacher. Or isang instructor. Very good. Kino-compile lahat ng module na ginagawa niya. So I hope that these rules and regulations for the second semester is clear to everybody. If we are going to observe these rules and regulations, is very friendly to us. Right, my dear students? Diba? Napaka-friendly po ito sa atin. Why? All the considerations were laid down to you. Andiyan na lahat ng konsiderasyon. What we need to do is to act on it. Meaning, before we end this talk, please my dear students, that the success of yours is not only based or lies on your instructor. It should be worked on hand in hand between you and your instructors. So I hope that is clear to everybody. So with that, my dear every viewer, students, instructors, and my dear students present here today, thank you very much and good luck for the second semester.
Thank you, sir. Prior to the pandemic, students were graded based on written works, performance tasks, and examinations. But with quizzes and examinations no longer visible, students will be graded based on written works and performance tasks that will be administered to assess the content and performance standards that describe the knowledge, abilities, and skills that learners are expected to demonstrate. To give us substantial information about the updated grading system, let's put our hands together to our Director of Academic Affairs, Dr. Lamarita Arnold Smith, the speaker.
Thank you again. Before I ask you the time class to today, I would like first to acknowledge the School of ITs who are the prime mover of this virtual presentation. Good morning, ITs. Okay, so I would like to present to you the proposed revised grading system. So my dear students, please, this will be followed by all the instructors in giving you your grade for this second semester, 2020-2021. So I will present to you the different percentage distribution for every criteria. So take note, my dear students, and those who are viewers, please take note of this. So we have different modules, synchronous and asynchronous way of or method of grading. So 35% will be for your reporting, virtual conference, and attendance. That is 35%. So for the other 35% is for your module submission, reports, module contents, timeliness, nobility, and authenticity. And the last 30% is for your major examination, which are your midterm and your final. So, my dear students, if you only submit your report, your module submission, and you did not have your midterm or your finals, so it will not be a total of 100%. So the instructor will not be able to compute your grade. So to be able to compute your grades, my dear students, so see to it that all these percentages will be met by each and every one of you. I repeat, 35% for reporting, virtual conference, or your attendance. So a while ago, the director for administration has already mentioned that your attendance will be checked by your respective instructor. Then another 35% for the module submission, for the reports, for the module contents, for the timeliness, if you submit on time or if you submit your module 1 week after that you guys. So it's up for the instructor. So it's now the discretion of the instructor. Then nobility and authenticity. And the last 30% is for your major exam, which are your midterm and final. So, my dear students, this is now what we are going to follow. The updated grading system this second semester 2020-2021. Again, good morning to all of you. Thank you and God bless all.
Thank you, Ms. Emily. Despite the global pandemic, UWA's community college will remain to be an avenue that guides students in the pursuit of their educational goals. No matter the circumstance, OCC will continue to find ways to get students motivated and excited about their college experience. For some exciting news, may I call in Mrs. Alicia Riveriano, Director for Student Affairs and Services, to give us a hint about the tentative schedule of activities for academic year 2020-2021 second semester. A round of applause, please.
Thank you very much, Ms. MC. Good morning, everyone. I will be discussing to you the tentative schedule of activities for the second semester 2020-2021. But before I start my talk, I would like first to congratulate our administrator, Dr. Franklin Bell, for organizing this system of having the online orientation. So congratulations. And also, I would like to congratulate the technical staff headed by Mr. Floyd. Okay. Now, one of the more main concerns of
We're back. Ma'am, okay na po.
Okay na ba? Sorry for the
Okay, so may I repeat the activities? So we have the March 10, that was on Wednesday. We started the novena for Saint Joseph, our patron saint. And this will last on March 18. Then March 13, that is today, is the orientation of activities for the conduct of classes for the second semester, the school year 2020-2021. Then it has been announced already by Mr. Bermundo that on March 15, 2021 is the opening of regular classes. Then March 19 will be the orientation of the fourth year of campus for Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, Bachelor of Elementary Education, and the Bachelor of Teacher Technical Education. That will be on in the morning of March 19. So we will have in the morning at 7:30 to 9:30, we will have the orientation for the principal of the school and the students of campus students for visit and the principal of the school where we will be deploying our students. That is for the visit and DEA. And at 9:30 to 11:30 for December. For 9:30 to 11:30, we will have the orientation of the teachers and principals of the school where our students for BES will be deployed. So that was on the 19th of the morning. Then in the afternoon of the same day, that is March 19, 2021, we have now the feast day of our patron saint, Saint Joseph. So we will have the Holy Mass here in this hall at 3 o'clock. So we are inviting those who want to join with us during the Mass. You are invited. You may just report here. Then on March, April 22, 23, and 24, 2021 will be the Student Leadership Conference. I think this will be under our administrator. So, April 29, 30, and May 1, 2021 will be the midterm examination. Midterm exam. Then May 14 and May 15, 2021 will be the psychological seminar training workshop for students on distress management. I think this will be handled by the guidance office. Then June 17, on June 17, 2021, will be the academic quiz bee for perhaps for the academic subjects English, Math, and Science. Then June 18, 2021 will be the Cook Fest and dessert for the best cuisine. And this will be taken care of the PTP and PTP. Then June 24, 25, and 26, 2021 will be the final examination for the graduating students. Then July 1, 2, and 3, 2021 will be the final examination for non-graduating students. Okay, so those are the tentative schedules of our activities for the second semester, the school year 2021. Now, the second main concern, of the Students Affairs and Services, the SAS, is the student development. These are the programs and activities designed for the enhancement and deepening of leadership skills and social responsibility. This includes the students' organization. Now, in our school, we have several accredited organizations. We have the CSC, or the College Student Organization, headed by or under the advisorship of Mrs. Jean Rivera. Then we have the PERA, which is our school publication under Mr. Richard R. Bermudo and Mrs. Carmelina R. Barlongo, the assistant advisor. We have also the Led Teatro. Formerly, we had the Arts and Culture Organization, and now it was named as Led Teatro under Mr. Richard R. Bermudo. Then, the fourth is the Women Organization. This month of March is the Women's Month. So, this is also an organization under the advisorship of Mrs. Melba Velarde. And the last is the Sports Organization under the advisorship of Mrs. Salvacion and Ragas. Now, what are the requirements for the organization to be accredited? These are the following requirements. So if you have organized already your organization, you have to submit the list of officers, the constitution and bylaws, and the action plan. You have to submit them in the office of the staff under me. So may I remind those advisors who have not organized their organization because of pandemic and because there are some organizations whose officers have graduated already last year. So you don't have already the qualified officers. And so may I request the advisor to just appoint the officers of your organization. And after appointing the officers, you have to submit the requirements in my office. So those are the requirements for the organization to be accredited in our school. So that's all. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
Sometimes it's just not possible to sort through tough times alone. Guidance counselors know how to listen and help. They'll take your problems seriously and work with you to find a good solution. To enlighten us about guidance concern, let's all welcome Ms. Mara Maratoglado, Guidance Counselor Designate. Let's do it. Please round of applause. Morning, everyone. Morning, teachers who are here present today. The IT specialist headed by Mr. ID and his team. Thank you very much for making this possible today. My dear students, Sarah, people, thank you very much for helping us, CSE students also, and to all of you who are present here today. Thank you very much for coming and listening to this orientation. Today I want to share with you what is the main concern of the guidance office. Okay, first of all, I would want you to remember always that guidance office would always want to serve and guide students. Yan po ang pinaka-main concern ng guidance office. Kaya nga po, guidance services to guide and to serve. Okay, so we have the vision of the guidance office also. Next slide, please, sir. We have the school's vision. We have to memorize by heart the school's vision, being the students of the UWAS Community College. Dapat po, yan ang una nating natututunan bilang estudyante ng OCC. We have to memorize it by heart. Okay, the guidance vision also. They inspire students to develop their individual potential, to become lifelong learners and career-ready citizens in our diverse and changing world. Okay? Especially in this pandemic, sobrang naiba ang ating sitwasyon. Okay? So all of us, we are wearing masks for our own safety. Okay? And also for of course, there is medyo stress tayo because we cannot see the teachers, we cannot even recognize teachers. But then again, through GC and other sites, wherein we could somehow help each other, connect with each other. The guidance office also would want to connect with you somehow or in one way or another. Guidance counselor is actually helping you in a distance learning. Paano kaya ito? So there's the vision and vision. So the vision provides safe nurturing environments where the entire learning community addresses the unique developmental needs of the individual and collaborates freely to ensure each student develops into a productive, reflective, ethical, and contributing member of the society. So each of us, I would want to somehow be connected to the guidance office or in the guidance office. So paano? Dami ko. You can always come at the guidance office if you have something to ask or if you would want to be, if we would want you to be self. Then the guidance office po is nandyan. Open po ang guidance office from Monday to Friday, 8 to 5 po. Kung medyo may problema kayo in any way that I can help, pero lang po pera, wala pong ibibigay ang guidance office. Mentally, intellectually, emotionally, we can always help. Relationship matters. If you would want to open it with your guidance counselor, I can accommodate. Pero wag lang po sasabihin nyo kasi namutang po siya sa akin. Okay? Next slide po. So this is the main concern of the guidance office that we would assess, we will deliver, manage, and define each student. Dapat po ganyan tayo. Okay? That somehow in this pandemic time, we can actually assess ourselves individually. We can manage stress. Pero yung mentors po, sana mentors lang, hindi ka-mentors. Okay? And then we can deliver it the way we can, the way we have deliver it, and so that we can define our own selves. Yan po ang pinaka-main concern ng ating guidance office. Next. The guidance services. Ayan po. How can I help in the lessons learning? Next slide po. So, the guidance office will create a page concerning to the counseling process. So, mangyayari po yan in the future. So, if we will help each other, then those who would want to be a member of peer counselors, because this is the main concern of the guidance office right now, we will have to create a page, and those who would want to somehow be a member, pwede po kayo mag-counseling ngayon pag natapos na. So in this time of pandemic, we can create a pool of peer counselors addressing it to you, dear students, para makatulong po kami sa inyo. Okay? And there is also an activity that I am actually preparing. Career orientation, job fair for graduating students, and peer counseling for that particular activity. Okay, so ito po yung mga services ng ating guidance. Individual inventory, nangyayari po ito pag meron po face-to-face. Kasi po yung iba, ay individual inventory, mga nag-board po. So, if anything happens to them, doon kami nagre-rely on how are we going to contact the immediate family. Okay? So, information, we inform the parents or the relatives of the students, or in any way we can. And then orientation like this one, counseling, after counseling, ano po nangyari, follow-up, puro meron din tayo. And that would be that, kung meron face-to-face sana, would be the peer counselors. And referral. Yung referral po, I would say that this one is actually for the incoming freshmen, transferees, and the aral, or this time of pandemic, yung sa klase po ninyo, sa subject ninyo na medyo nahihirapan kayo, the teachers, the instructors can refer to us or to me at the guidance office, bakit hindi pumapasok ang isang estudyante, bakit hindi nagsasabit ng module ang estudyante, bakit walang output ang isang estudyante. So in that case, diyan po papasok ang inyong guidance counselor. Next slide po. So how? This one, there is a wise words from the guidance office. Yan po. We should always be polite. We can speak up the way how we feel. Ano po ang nakifeel natin this time of pandemic, and so on and so forth po. Yun na lang po, basta, you always have to remember that guidance office is ready to serve. Okay? With her, the guidance counselor will always want to help you. And most of all, wear your mask because it's unnecessary for us to be safe. Thank you po, and good day, everyone.
Thank you, Omar. In early March 2020, COVID-19 blindsided school libraries with little time to plan. OCC closed our library facilities to protect the safety of students and school staff and move to work from home. Instead of returning to normal, librarians will be returning to a new normal where in-person classes and service interruptions may be impossible or no longer preferred. To know the new methods of delivering college library services, may I call in Ms. Mary Coron, College Librarian. A round of applause, please.
Good morning to everyone. Good morning to our administrator, Dr. Franklin Easy, that organized this orientation. To my colleague, to my staff, to my fellow students, especially to the freshman student first year, welcome. Today we will discuss our library services in the new normal OAS Community College. As our this for you, send your inquiries to the librarians, request for verification in Facebook and Messenger, as well as community library Facebook, email, and then text or Google the Zoom scan. Scan the student, then make request for the abstract of quizzes, books, printed periodical and have a sent through their email. This service is only available to a bona fide student who was upon presenting the library card. Link to the e-resources. The library maintains a list of useful and open resources such as ebooks, journals, magazines, that you can find the link in the official Facebook on the page of the West Community College Library. And seat reservation, the library can accommodate limited number of researchers per day in accordance with the minimum health protocol for maintaining physical distancing. If you wish to go on a site library research, you must be reserved a seat via messenger at the West Community Library Facebook and wait the confirmation of visit as well as the check of the ability of the seat. And then you can post the library, no entry, no books, without the library card. That is the policy of the OAS Community College. On-site researcher must be follow the health and safety protocol. You must take your temperature if you will not feeling well. In about 37 points, please revoke your appointment and fill up the day lasting upon the entrance. Wearing Facebook, mask, and shield strictly imposed. Bring your own sanitation and alcohol from venue. In external resources in a new normal, this is the most important to our student, to my clientele. We are now in internet services. The library is not offering free Wi-Fi service through the ICT Wi-Fi. Bring your own laptop and other gadgets for research purposes only. Policies and reservations will be imposed. Energy, safety, and protocol must be observed. Thank you. More power and God bless. As we bring our student orientation to a close, let's all welcome Dr. Franklin Easy, OCC College Administrator, to extend his heartfelt and profound gratitude to the people beyond the success of this event. He prepares a video presentation for all of us. A round of applause, please.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the virtual orientation of AWAS Community College. Una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat ako dahil pinaunlakan ninyo na gawin ang virtual orientation na ito. Pasensya na kung hanggang ngayon ay hindi pa rin namin kayo mapapunta sa eskwelahan para mag-conduct ng face-to-face orientation and face-to-face classes dahil patuloy pa rin tumataas ang COVID-19 sa Pilipinas. Subalit hindi tumitigil ang pamahalaan at ang management ng UWAS Community College, katulong ang lokal na pamahalaan ng UWAS Albay na pinangungunahan ni Honorable Mayor Domingo Escoto Jr. upang patuloy na magbigay ng kalidad na edukasyon sa inyong mga estudyante. Nagsimula na tayo sa iba't ibang development dito sa ating eskwelahan. Nagsimula na rin tayo ng iba't ibang uri ng pagbabago. Makakaasa kayo na ang mga pagbabago ito ay magiging tuloy-tuloy at hindi ito titigil upang mas lalo pa namin kayo mabigyan ng mas mabuti at mas magandang serbisyo para sa inyong mga pag-aaral. Isa lamang ang aming hinihiling, patuloy ninyong ipagpatuloy ang inyong pag-aaral, lalo ninyong galingan ang inyong ginagawa sa inyong mga klase at abutin ninyo ang inyong mga pangarap. Yun lamang, maraming salamat at magandang umaga muli sa inyong lahat.
What's Community College should be providing modular and blended learning interaction to uphold a safe and comfortable learning environment following the protocols mandated by the Interagency Task Force or IATF.
As a higher education institution, driven to nurture students to be well-rounded individuals, OCC strongly recognize the importance of both traditional classroom learning and online learning and equipping each learner with the knowledge and skills needed in various fields. In these trying times, one thing is certain: learning should never stop. But in this new world we're living in, learning should be safe as well. And we, as citizens, should take the role of watchdogs to make sure that our government is helping us make that happen. In this juncture, we will be having a short open forum. So, my dear students and Facebook viewers, you are all welcome to ask your questions, clarifications regarding today's event. Anyone from the group, from the physical, from OCC students present here at the immigration site, if you have any questions, you can now raise it.
Basahin mo. Basahin mo. Basahin mo. Basahin mo.
So we have our online comment from
Tomboy Jenny. Tomboy Jenny.
Tomboy Jenny. Yung library card namin, hindi ko namin nakuha, pero nagbayad kami doon. Thank you.
So our college librarian will answer the question.
Thank you. Thank you, this student. The library is already in the library card in the library. Please come on Monday. You can get your library card. The hour is 8 to 5 until Monday to Friday. No more questions. Sorry for the delay of the library card because of the pandemic.
Thank you, ma'am. Is there any other questions from the online? None? How about the OCC students present here? Do you have any clarifications, questions? Come on, guys, you're free to ask. This is the perfect time for you to ask your questions. None? Are you sure? It was already clear? Yes? Okay. So since everything is clear now, we will proceed to the raffle draw of our book ride. So here request some Herald members, please facilitate the raffle draw. Okay. Seven. Here request our technical advisor, Mr. Richard Bermudo, to facilitate the raffle draw. And this is our first winner of cake. Please prepare your raffle tickets. So the first winner, raffle ticket number 0273. Are you here, Miss Arcivida Revapor? Are you here? Kindly, please be ready for to receive your cake prize. Where is Miss Arcivida Revapor? Okay, thank you for being one of our donors of our group grant. May I request our co-journalist for the documentation? May I request our director for academic affairs, Commissioner Elizabeth, to please give the cake. Okay, thank you. Next number, second winner. Second winner of our cake raffle. Raffle ticket number 0184, Miss Rachel Villian from Vincent Street, English major. Kindly proceed in front. Where is your cake? Okay, thank you. Our third winner of the cake raffle ticket number 0239, Miss Melvin Mandalano. Round of applause, please. Please come in front to receive your cake. Miss Melvin, that is from BS 3C. The other representative from the Herald members, since she is not part of the competition. Miss Pipet, can you please represent in behalf of Miss Madrigal?
English, pagkatapos ng makikita pa din kung sino nang
Okay, our fourth winner of day, raffle ticket number 0256, Miss Saberola Miss Tab. From beside 2B. Share around.
Mischance na yun.
Okay, and we have from her, and request again one member from the Herald, Miss Formatelo. Kindly get the, okay.
Sa bago.
Thank you very much. And we have three consolation prizes, and that goes to Rocky ticket number 0217, Miss Angelica Pen from the set 3A. Our second consolation prize goes to Rocky ticket 001616, Miss Irene Petra Rabena, care of Gladys Lucaso. Thank you very much. And the last consolation prize goes to raffle ticket number 0343, Mr. Marvin Rada from the set 1B. Are you here, Mr. Rada? And behalf of Ms. Rada, can you please represent Ms. Arcila? Thank you very much. And there is another update from Mr.
Okay, so the winners of the raffle draw, thank you, congratulations. Okay, I received a question from a 14 student, okay? And from an education 14 student, and from Visoa 14 student. This actually, in the case of education students who are going to undergo their own campus, their practice teaching. And in the case of the Visoa students who are going to have also their own training, their on-the-job training. Now, the education students, we already crafted the letter and the memorandum of agreement for the MOA addressed the school's division superintendent for the approval. On Monday, this letter of request and this memorandum of agreement will be handled personally by yours truly para po mag-fast track, para po mapadali yung mapa-approve doon. Now, my dear fourth year students, specifically elementary, secondary, and technical teachers education students, please wait for further notice. As soon as possible, that this letter and this memorandum agreement be approved, be signed already. Doon po sa office. Right after that, the office will be going to call for a consultative meeting with the respective partners school or elementary and secondary school within the municipality of Uwas within a week. Meaning, next week po, by the 14 students, education students, please wait for an announcement as to where your attention will be called. Huwag po muna mag-aakura, huwag po muna mag-decide kung saan kayo i-deploy. Okay? You will be talk with your in charge in the practice teaching. In the case of the Bisowa student, my dear Bisowa student, still wait for the further updates as to when and where you will be deployed. Kung saan at kailan kayo i-deploy. Do not worry, all of you will be experienced that OJT. Huwag pipili kung saan nyo gusto ma-deploy. Hindi mo doon ang opisina gusto nyo, doon kayo, no. We will be going also to have democratic agreement to your partner agency or to our partner agency and offices para doon kayo ma-deploy. Okay? So, yun mo, just wait for further updates. But within or next week, the office will be going to give or announce the final update regarding on that matter. But for the meantime, just enjoy the first day upon you receive your module on Monday. Thank you.
I would want to take this opportunity also that I would like to announce that pre-registration for incoming question book is ongoing sa guidance office ko. So anytime, you can drop by at the office to pre-register kasi hindi pa naman tayo nag-umpisa ng second sem. Okay? So if you can campaign for the OCC through Messenger, word of mouth, or whatever in any way you can, that you can campaign for the OCC, both senior high, incoming senior high school, grade 11, or the incoming session. Please do it for us. Thank you and good day.
Sige, ayan na sila mag-isipar.
Before we end this organization, we also call in one representative from the College Student Council. Oh, there is question from our online viewer. Good day po. Yung necktie po, kailan po yun magbibigay sa amin? I think mamaya po, Sir Dallas.
Hey, good morning. This pertains to the next child. The mag-question ito anytime, not only you, but all the persons here and all there, the next time is already ready. But in fact, I have been asking the students na pumupunta dito, so question sila after the next time is ready. So if you can come Monday, next Friday is ready. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Sir Roy, okay, so may I call more representative from the College Student Council for CSE updates and announcements.
Good morning to all. The OCC College Student Council would like to announce that we will be having a school timeline competition. The mechanics and prizes will be posted at the Owas Community College Student Council and Herald Ganap Facebook page. Please follow also our page, OCC College Student Council, for more updates. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Redcross.
We are inviting everyone to please like and follow the official Facebook page of OCC Owas Community College, our official Instagram account, OCC Connect, and our official Twitter account at College Owas.
We are also inviting everyone to kindly like and follow the official Facebook page of Herald, the official school publication of Owas Community College, the Herald Online Ganap, and our official Facebook account, Herald Ganap. And please subscribe to our official YouTube channel, Herald Publication. This has been your NC for today's event. I'm Manager Soretta, Herald's editor-in-chief.
And I am GladysNolono, Herald Writer, saying thank you for your active participation, both physical and virtual.
And we are signing off. Thank you and have a safe trip back home.